If you're involved in the construction industry, there are important changes to the law that you must know about. On October the 1st, 2012, the Welsh Government will bring in important new legislation. It relates to any building and construction work that involves connection to the existing public sewerage system in Welsh Water's operating area. From that date, a new adoption and connection process known as the Welsh Minister's Standards become effective. That means all new sewers, lateral drains and pumping stations connecting to the public sewerage system will have to meet certain construction standards. These are called the Welsh Minister's Standards for foul sewers and lateral drains, and Sewers for Adoption 7 for all other sewer assets. And a crucial part of the legislation will be that no construction work on new sewers that are proposed to be connected to the public sewerage system can be started without an adoption agreement from Welsh Water.
This is a very important change that will have long-term benefits for both our customers and the environment. The new legislation will standardise sewer construction and adoption across our region, so over time it will improve the reliability and the performance of the public sewerage system. Ensuring that sewers are constructed to a high standard so that Welsh Water will adopt them will help to avoid future problems, such as sewer flooding of homes and pollution of streams and rivers.
The introduction of this new legislation, the Welsh Minister's Standards, follows the transfer of private sewers to Welsh Water on October the 1st, 2011, and is the next step in ensuring clear ownership of the sewerage system. The changes will benefit our customers. Homeowners and business people can be assured that Welsh Water will deal with problems that arise with these sewers and lateral drains.
The new construction standards will mean that all new gravity foul sewers that connect to the public sewerage system will need to be constructed to agreed specifications.
The Welsh Minister's Standards have been published using powers under Section 42 of the Flood and Water Management Act 2010. It will become a requirement for every proposed sewer connection approval by Welsh Water for foul or surface water sewerage to be conditional on an adoption agreement being in place before any work begins.
From the 1st of October 2012, there'll be several steps that builders and contractors must follow. Before starting work, you must enter into an adoption agreement with Welsh Water. The only exception to this rule is if your connection only involves a drain being constructed within your own property boundary, where you do not have to comply with this requirement. So some customers will have to enter into adoption agreements with us for the first time, whereas larger developers will have to change their policies and procedures.
A key point of the new law is that an adoption agreement must be in place before any construction or connection of sewers and lateral drains to the public sewerage system can take place. Any failure to do so will be illegal. It's an offence.
The first step for developers is to contact Welsh Water very early in the process. We'll need to see your plans and ensure they meet the new standards before we issue an adoption agreement. Work can then go ahead. We'll inspect the work as it proceeds, and then, if all the requirements have been met, we'll adopt the sewer. As part of the adoption agreement, there will be a requirement for a defects period. During this period, there will be obligations on the developer to rectify or pay for any defects.
The new legislation will have long-term benefits, both for the sewerage network system and the environment in our region, and the new standards must be followed in all cases. In the run-up to the switchover to the new standards, we'll be making a lot of information available to all our customers who have an involvement in the construction industry. You can find out more on Welsh Water's website.
The Welsh Minister's Standards come into force on the 1st of October 2012. If you're proposing a new development, please contact Dŵr Cymru Welsh Water at the earliest opportunity.